All right, today I am going to talk about the fact that I just found out, as of yesterday, that all Necron warrior sprues are push to fit. And I wasn't quite sure if that was really the case. And so I went ahead and went to GW's website and looked up some Necron warriors. And yeah, that dude was not lying when he said all Necron warrior sprues are push to fit. I kind of understand why people kit bash them by cutting them in half and like sticking them out of the ground because hold on, let me not even do that correctly. Um Push to fit minis are kind of a giant pain when it comes to like actually wanting to have a unique looking mini. So, and when I say by unique, I mean like posing and stuff's really easy to switch up when you don't have to pose it a specific way. Now, these aren't hard to really put together. That's the whole point of push to fit, and you technically don't need to glue them. But it's just like, why? 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 I know why they did it. As soon as they realized that, okay, we got our minis, we got our new Necron warriors done. So what? How are we gonna make it so we don't have to do a whole new sprue casting? Ah, fuck it. We just won't recast them. We'll just do this sprue and have it be the exact same for everyone. Everyone's getting pushed to fit, whether they like it or not. And I find that ridiculous. Let me snag a paper towel real quick because I'll do a little bit of paint and talking while I continue this rant. Now, I don't know how many other minis are pushed to fit for like Necron, but I want to know in the comments if you know any other minis other than specifically Necron here that are also pushed to fit like in its entirety. And when I say that, I mean like it would be my only other guess would be like pyroblasters are always going to be pushed to fit because they're in the starter box, and all the Leviathan stuff is pushed to fit. And then I know it wouldn't surprise me if everything in the Indominus Crusade box was also always pushed to fit. And I am so I'm baffled that they did that. I really can't believe they did that. It just limits everything you can do with it practically. Like you can't like change the posing at all except for raise his arms up and raise them down when you put them together, and that's really it. But other than that, I've been having a good time putting these Necrons together. I just really cannot believe that. That's so wild. So what I'm gonna ask, what all other sprues that you know of are push to fit minis? And I'm gonna have you leave it in the comments below because I really do want to know. Because I want to know what minis to avoid buying. Because I'm not a gigantic fan of push to fit. I understand it's got its uses when people are new to the hobby and stuff, but I want to go more into kit bashing, and I can't really do that with push to fit minis very well. I'm not the most creative person in the world, and so I at least kind of know that I need like okay, I will share an example because I'm pretty sure there is a mini that I'm gonna have, well that I have that I'm gonna push to fit and kit bash it. The Blade Guard Ancient is a mini that I've already built normally, so I want to make the other one I have a lot more unique. So I have plans to cut the ancient part, the flag. It's not a flag, it's a skeleton. I plan on cutting it off and mounting it to the top of his power pack. And so that way it actually looks better and give him a sword and shield like a proper Blade Guard veteran should have. Even though he's just a Blade Guard ancient, but still, that's besides the point. I think Blade Guard veterans need to have their swords and shields, even though they do not have the actual attack characteristics of a shield. But I just still can't believe when one of the people in chat during the stream told me that all of the Necron warriors sprues are push fit. That's just seems wild. Well, I've just about pretty much got these done. I do mainly a silver for warriors. Well, I'll specifically say warriors. Warriors are mainly silver. I'll go back later and do some blue and like the gun and that, because the blue coloring is what I do for the weapons. And then this one has light bronze and silver because he's like an overlord. The higher up you go, the more brighter the colors get. So like the Royal Warden has a silver and bronze color scheme, and then since these are like just like low lifes, they're just gonna be silver with the blue and some rust effect. So they've been rotting in the crypts more than everyone else. And if there's lore reasons that stuff can't rot, hey, guess what? I'm painting minis, man. It don't really matter. Lore is not the main thing. So I'm not doing any specific crazy. I can't remember. They're not legions. Whatever it is, it's not Legion. I know that. I'm like 90% sure it's not the Necron Legion. But I'm not doing like a specific color scheme that matches anything. I'm just doing kind of my own. So thank you if you watch this video all the way through. I always do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.